We'll let you know when it shows up.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, July 26, 2024. Welcome to the Good News live at 9 on Facebook and later available on our YouTube channel. Please comment and ask questions in the chat so we know you're with us. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzan Maxey, and my co-hosts this morning are Mr. and Mrs. Davis, aka Margo and Barry. Good morning.
Good morning, Suzanne.
Good morning. I
Good
don't
morning.
have much of a voice, but
Yeah, I
I'll do
know.
my best.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, not together. Sorry, we're late a little bit. It's my fault. I couldn't find the right buttons to push. Carrie usually pushes some of them, and she's not here today to push.
Yeah. Always a challenge when your partner isn't there to.
I know. It's like it's just second nature. She and I just do stuff, and then it's like, oops.
Change of venue.
Yep.
Right.
I actually have to think this morning.
Oh no!
Oh no.
As most people know, I am not a morning person, so it's like I'm on automatic pilot usually on Fridays. So, oh my goodness.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
So what's happening?
Well, today is the farmers market. It's always
Yay.
on the Fridays, right?
Okay.
And so today from 3 to 7, and it's across the street from the church, which is at Park and Harrison. So that runs today, every Friday.
So what do they sell there? I
Everything.
I've never been to it.
They sell everything from popcorn to meat,
Okay.
cookies. The Eastern, I've been told, I haven't been able to get over there, but I've heard that the Eastern market is there, so they do have fresh produce.
Oh, wow.
Really?
So that's I know in the past that was a thing that people were not as fond of because they we don't have fresh produce in Michigan until like now. So earlier in the spring or whatever, but the Eastern market was wherever they get their stuff from, they were bringing it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have people with us. So we have
all right, yay.
Ken Woods, happy Friday.
Good morning, Ken.
Norma Bentley and Kevin and Chris Vaughn.
Hello, people.
Oh, good morning. And let's see.
42nd. Gonna have to excuse both of us for whatever it is. I don't know if
You
it's
guys are morning people, but you got frogs this morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
we're actually our morning, but yeah, it's whatever. So we have this 42nd annual Allen Park Street Fair next weekend.
Yes.
This will be Friday and Saturday. Next Friday and Saturday will take place on Allen Road between Southfield and Roosevelt.
Always a great time to catch up with
Yeah.
Allen Parkers you haven't seen in forever and stuff. So
I just wish, I would have went to school in Allen Park. When we go through there, Margo
yeah.
hooks up with somebody, and we're usually with Kevin and Chris, and obviously, Kevin will hook up with somebody.
Kevin knows everyone under the sun.
Yeah.
They're standing there going, We're learning. We're getting everybody.
So you and Chris are just along for the ride, eh?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, when they get going, it's quite a thing.
Okay.
A few highlights. They have 200 crafters and artists there.
Wow.
That's got to rival
It
wine.
was big, but I had no idea it was that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to have live entertainment. Unfortunately, I don't know the names of the group. They didn't list that in the thing I'm reading, but they do have, though, 20 food trucks,
Ooh.
which is always a good thing. Hopefully, one of them has
It's always good.
I would imagine.
Got to have hot dogs.
Yeah.
And obviously a beer tent. They have
It is downriver.
Yuck. I don't like beer.
well, you have to rehydrate after being out.
Well, of course. Absolutely.
Yes. And it probably will be a nice hot sunny day both
Oh, I
days
think,
next
oh,
week. Yeah,
yeah,
next week's gonna be warm.
next week is gonna be hot.
So yeah, it's always fun. We always go to that one. We skip the wind out one occasionally, but we go to the Allen Park. And actually, it says here the fair raises $100,000 annually for the city.
Wow,
So
Good deal.
you
yeah.
think they'll lower taxes if they
I
get that much?
don't.
I have
Nah.
more people to say good morning to Lenore James and Tracy Krutz.
Good morning, Trace. Good morning, Lenore. Glad to have you. We're subbing for Miss Carrie today.
Yeah, Carrie, she's been up at camp all week, right, Sue?
Yep. She's been up
Yep,
at Camp
yep.
Wakanda all week. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we're kind of honored to be even asked to do this. This
Yeah.
is
Have you
I am
heard
very
from,
pleased that you guys decided to join me this morning.
have you heard from Carrie?
No, well, emails and whatever. She was still trying to do the bulletin, and yeah, she was still working. And I know, and the spotty Wi-Fi that's up there. So yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
And probably having to wear a wig because she pulled all her hair out. But
Yeah, because we have a busy weekend and Sunday
yeah.
and all that.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Well, good for her. I'm glad she got up there. I know she loves the camp, so
yeah.
that's great.
So that,
And your daughter just did the grandparents camp, right?
Yes, she did. Thank gosh, that Carrie went up there with her because she didn't have anybody to help, no staff. So Carrie went up there to wash dishes.
Oh, well,
Not very elegant, but
that's always my
That's
specialty.
so
I don't cook, but I wash a mean dish.
I went up
that's
there
what
to
Carrie
eat.
said.
I go up there to eat.
Yeah.
You always have great cooks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's something else going on. I believe it's tomorrow, isn't it? Up and down Telegraph Road.
Yes, wait a minute.
That was kind of a weak
Okay,
sounding.
enough of that. That'll be the Telegraph Cruise 2024. So let me get a little bit of information. It's every year. Get ready for the 2024 Telegraph Cruise. It's mostly a destination for classic car enthusiasts, not racers like we just had on there. And it's scheduled for Saturday, July 27th, and will draw spectators and participants from across southeastern Michigan.
Wow.
This automotive spectacle features a variety of vehicles, including hot rods, vintage cars, modern muscle, tuners, exotics, and more, each showcasing their unique design and performance. If you go up and down Telegraph, you'll see them sitting there with the hoods up and displaying their engines. Our own Kevin Vaughn will be there tomorrow.
Is he driving or is he just watching?
I'm sorry?
Is he driving or just watching?
Both, probably. He usually does the circuit.
He has a car.
He has a car. He has an Oldsmobile. I don't have it's here somewhere, but.
So, yeah, we were gonna go up there with our classic 2012 Dodge minivan, but we decided maybe no.
It's all souped up.
Yeah.
Oh, we have more people. Sue Tucker, good morning.
Morning.
Nathan, good morning. Oh, and Ken Woods said at the street fair that the Elm Park Elks have a food stand at Park and Philomene. There'll be a food stand for the Elks.
That's where I got the hot dog.
Oh, that's right.
That's where I got my first street fair in Allen Park. I had hot dogs and they were great.
And Judy Hatch, good morning. Yay.
So you go to eat, so you don't miss hitting the Elks then, right?
Oh no,
That's right.
Can't miss the Elks.
I think they have brats too, don't they?
I'm sure they've upgraded from, this is many years ago when Margo and I were dating, and she drugged me by the ear into the art fair or the street fair. Come on, we're gonna go to the street fair. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
But
She drags you everywhere, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, and I lived right there. It was great because
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah, you just
driveway
walk.
Mhm. It was nice. We were gonna charge $10 a car to park in my driveway, but we didn't do that.
that's gouging. Now they charge 40. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
so anyway. So that wraps up the cruise. I hope it turns out they're gonna have great weather for it, so it should be a huge success.
Well, I know if you want to watch it, it's wonderful. You know, they have people set up on both sides in tents. I mean, it's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
But if you're trying to travel along Telegraph,
No.
no.
Alternate route
Take
advised.
route.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It really is to see these cars is phenomenal. What the work they
Some of them
do.
are really cool.
Oh
I'm not
man,
even into cars, but some
they're
of them are,
beautiful.
wow, yeah.
Beautiful cars.
Like the old Model Ts and stuff. They
Oh
even
yeah,
have.
yeah. They got everything.
All the cool
That's your
stuff. Yeah.
dream car.
Yeah,
Model.
I'd love to have a Model T just to drive around, say on Sundays, just drive it up and down the street and have a good time. We go to Henry Ford, the village,
Yeah.
and we have the pass to get the rides, and every time we go, we get on the T's out there. We get on the Model T's.
Well, I knew someone that used to drive those because they're different. I mean, the steering wheel and the whole, mechanism for driving, it is different. It's not like, if you have a license, you know how to drive a car, one of our
Right.
cars.
Yeah.
You can't just sit down in the thing and drive it. It's like really foreign.
Oh yeah, you have to
Like, wow.
advance the spark with this lever on the steering column. Well, that's what we're used to shift.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know how to drive it.
Oh, I mean, there's no steering wheel as we know it. It was like, wow, okay.
Yeah. But it's I'd love to do that, just to go there and drive the cars. But
Well, he was retired, and that's what he. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
just driving people, and he was a talker. So, everybody loved him.
Oh, they love to
So,
talk.
yeah.
They talk the whole ride.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
My Barry would be good at it too.
Well, I was gonna say.
So
So, what else is going on around town?
Town.
well, you want to do the what national day it is today?
Well, absolutely. Which
Well,
one
we
is
have
it?
7. Believe
7?
that?
There's 7 national days today, eh?
Yeah.
I looked them up last night too. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are okay. Some are pretty. I don't know. I like all of these. It's National Coffee Milkshake Day.
Coffee milkshake.
I don't
I
do
like
coffee.
milkshakes. I don't know if I do the coffee thing.
I drink tea.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
and a tea milkshake just doesn't
No,
sound good.
no.
No.
Mm.
Just a milkshake milk. But why mess it up with coffee? Just milkshake.
Yeah, right. And then to go with it, it's Bagel Fest Day.
There you go.
So bagel and
Do you know?
your favorite drink.
The Polish Jewish immigrants introduced the bagel to the United States sometime during the 19th century, and this was all done in New York, New York City.
I never had a bagel until I went to college. I didn't even know what it was. And I've made up for it since, of course.
Oh yeah,
They're
and
great. I
cream
love 'em.
cheese, bagel
yeah.
cream cheese.
I never had lox, so I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
I haven't had lox yet.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
But the cream cheese. Oh, yeah.
cream cheese. Yes.
You can do that.
It's also National Get Gnarly Day. And apparently that's
It's a surfer term.
surfer term.
Oh, yeah. I'm big into that. You know
Big-
that.
Get gnarly, dude. I
Yeah.
like the word dude though.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, I remember getting gnarly dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's also
Very.
yeah. It's also National All or Nothing Day.
Oh, that seems like every day.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
we all have at least one thing we'd like to overcome, need to do, or want to do, but might be fearful or hesitant to do so. This is just a description they had on there.
Yeah.
This is the day to go for it. Go ahead and do it.
Do it. Just
Do it. Just do it.
It's also National Aunt and Uncle's Day.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah, yeah. I love my aunts and uncles. I had so much fun with them.
And it's National Disability Independence Day. And I think, yes, because today in 1990, they signed the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's only 34 years old, which is kind of
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah.
And it's also National Talk in an Elevator Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get an elevator so I can talk.
Yeah,
I'm in one right now. Didn't you know that?
it's so funny when to watch the dynamics of people in an elevator, you know.
Oh yeah.
Do you talk? Do
They're
you
like-
stand there?
Yeah, we don't normally ride a lot of elevators. We don't go anywhere
Not a lot
other
of
than
opportunity.
on vacation.
Uh-huh.
And we were always going up and down, in the elevator, and we have no problem, it's just talking. You just look at them, go, hey, what's going on? Did you see this? Did you see that? So I can't imagine like riding one every day for work. That would be interesting.
Yeah. So those
Anyway.
are all the national days today.
National days today. Okay.
Um,
Well, you're supposed to be doing something right after the show. You got to run, right?
except that I'm not going to because I woke up with all of this going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they may not want you, but there will be others there, right?
yep, next Friday. Mhm.
Oh, next Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry. There will be other people there today, and also next Friday. I hope to do it.
Okay.
The Christ Nut lunch.
The Christ Net lunches. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we wish them all well. I'm sure they will get it done, but I'm sure they'll miss you.
Well, yeah, I do the dishes, so
You do that.
We're hoping to get an update on ChristNet too.
yeah,
What's going on there with the city?
Yeah, don't know.
Some things
They're
going
just kind of
on.
biding their time for the moment. So.
mhm.
I hope they make a mutual agreement on something.
We have another comment. Patty Johnson is on with us, and she is reminding us she's sending prayers to the family and friends of Officer Saeed, who was killed last weekend in Melvindale. I think the memorial is today, or the viewing is today in memorial. I'm not exactly
Oh, they're going to
sure
have
of
a
everything,
huge
but
procession.
yeah.
I've been in a few of them, and while I was working, and it's life changing to be in that. We did one there in Taylor. I think the procession itself was 3.5 miles long, and it was all police cars. That's all you could see, in fire trucks.
All over the state, right?
Yeah, everybody shows up for those. And it's a shame we even have to have them, but there should never, well, there shouldn't be any shooting at all, but anyway.
Pastor Tim is on. Good morning.
Oh, good. Good morning, Pastor Tim.
So should we, it's already 9:25. Should we kind of get to what's happening this Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's a whole exciting weekend. Allen Park Presbyterian Church is honored to join Groseal Presbyterian, Lincoln Park Presbyterian, and Southminster Presbyterian in Taylor to bring an exciting event to Downriver this weekend. And first, there's a workshop tomorrow that's going to be at Groseal, and it's called From Chaos to Belonging. The registration is already closed for the workshop, but after the workshop on Saturday in Groseal, then please join us this Sunday for an inspiring joint worship service when all 4 Downriver Presbyterian churches will be worshiping together right here in our sanctuary in Allen Park. The Reverend Dr. Andrew D. Palmerville will deliver the sermon. He's going to be exploring insights into the future of the PCUSA that were discussed at Saturday's workshop. And pastors and musicians from all 4 Downriver churches will be participating and celebrating the Lord's Supper. And then join us after the service in the parlor for a time of fellowship, iced tea, and sweets that celebrate faith and community. So if you don't know who Reverend Dr. Andrew Palmerville is, he is the president of Princeton Presbyterian Theological Seminary, and that's in New Jersey.
Oh, Louisville.
He's the president of Louisville.
Oh,
He
I'm
went
sorry,
to
Louisville.
Princeton.
He went to Princeton, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where Pastor Tim went.
Yeah, I think they knew each other
I think they were friends back in
back in the day.
seminary.
Yeah.
Still are, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the title of that workshop includes the word chaos. So what does that word mean? One of
That's
you know?
probably utter confusion, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a confused mass or mixture, a state of things in which chance is supreme, and a state in which everything is out of order. That, sounds confusing, right?
Not a good state. Right?
Yeah, not a good state. And there's another word or a state of mind that seems to be closely influenced by chaos, and that is anxiety. And that, according to Webster's, is an apprehensive uneasiness or nervousness, usually over an impending or anticipated ill, a state of being anxious, an abnormal and overwhelming sense of apprehension and fear, often marked by physical signs such as tension, sweating, and increased pulse rate, by doubt concerning the reality and nature of the threat, and by self-doubt about one's capacity to cope with it. Mentally distressing concern or interest, a strong desire sometimes mixed with doubt, fear, or uneasiness. That sounds really bad, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Sounds a little too familiar sometimes,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
way too familiar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
go on.
The times today, we have both.
Yeah.
It's
Chaos and anxiety.
a lot of anxiety on what's happening in the world today and in our own country.
Well, what
go
can
ahead.
we do about it?
If there was only a user's manual to help us through this life's ups and downs.
Yeah, I believe there is a book, and I think it's called the Holy Bible.
Wow. All right.
Well, you'd think we had this rehearsed.
I think in that Holy Bible, there's a verse, or actually 2 verses that can kind of get us through a time like this. And that is Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 through 7. And that says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus."
Absolutely.
Wow. And what I love about that is it reminds us to pray, talk to God, petition, ask God for what you need, but do it with thanksgiving. So you're not just complaining, you're also remembering the good stuff. And then it tells you that it will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. It will remind you that he's got it. He's got it.
Yep.
You know,
In other words, he's got us.
Mhm. Give it to the
Bottom line,
Lord.
he got us.
Yep.
Yep.
Give your problems to the Lord. He'll get you through it.
The first time I read those 2 verses, I thought, okay, that's kind of what I need to
I
keep
think
in
we
mind.
read that when we were doing one of the devotions.
Oh,
I just thought that was great. That was just so good. You know, give all your anxiety to the Lord. Let him handle it. Let him help you through it, the Holy Spirit. And it works. Believe it or not, it works. It really does. So,
Hand over all your burdens because he's much better equipped to carry them than you are.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
That's for sure.
Right.
So,
So we are just about out of time here. So
I don't
We
even
are.
believe this.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to learn more about the good news of Jesus Christ, be sure to join Pastor Tim for devotions, or Margo and Barry sometimes. And they're all live at 9, Monday through Thursday on Facebook. And be sure to join us Sundays at 10 a.m. for worship. It's live streamed on Facebook and YouTube or in person in our beautiful sanctuary in Allen Park. And don't forget, this Sunday, July 28th, is a very special joint worship and communion service with pastors and musicians participating from all 4 Downriver Presbyterian churches. The PCUSA churches represented are Allen Park, Roselle, Lincoln Park, Southminster, that is in Taylor. And everyone is welcome. So come on down and celebrate the Lord's Supper with us. And if you would like to be a guest with us on a Friday of your choice, just let us know. We hope you'll join us next Friday, August 2nd, when Carrie, I believe, will be back, and for the Good News Live at 9. And remember, you are a beloved child of God, and God loves you.
Loves you.
And
so do we.
So do we.
Bye, everyone. Hope to see you next Friday. Have a wonderful week, and be sure to join us Sunday for worship.
Yep. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.